Shabbat Shalom. Ahab to the tribe, man. Ahab to the tribe. Shouts to 432 Drop. Drop Nation. Shouts to my mentor, Con Drop. And the Ether Squad. I love you, brothers, man. So, Hosea 3. JPS Tanach, 1917. And the Lord said unto me, Go yet, love a woman beloved of her, and an adulteress, even as the Lord loved the children of Israel, though they turned unto other gods, and other cakes of raisins. So I brought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, and a homer of barley, and a half homer of barley. And I said unto her, Thou shalt sit solitary for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot. Thou shalt not be man's wife, nor will be thine. For the children of Israel shall sit solitary many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without a pillar, and without ephod or teraphim. Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek seek Hawa, their Lord, and Dawi, their king, and shall come trembling unto the Lord, and to his goodness in the end of days. In the end of days. Let's go into some Baruch. So, for me, I'm going to say this. I've been doing a lot of studying. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been doing a lot of reading. And, my thing is, I've learned a lot. But one of the most important things that I've learned is you always go to the Creator first. You don't go through someone to get to the Creator. You go through the Creator first. Because if you don't, you're creating a idol. You don't go to an idol before you go to the Most High. And then you see King David. Do your Prester John hunting. So let's build on 2 Baruch 51. And it will happen after this day, which I appointed is over that both the shape of those who are found to be guilty, as also the splendor of those who have proved to be righteous will be changed. I love this, man. I love this. I gotta read 51:1 again. I love this. And it will happen after this day, which I appointed is over that both the shape of those who are found to be guilty, as also the splendor of those who have proved the righteous will be changed. 52. For the shape of those who now act wickedly will be made more even than it is now, so that they shall suffer torment. 51:3. Also, as for the honor and splendor of those who prove to be righteous on account of my Torah, those who possessed intelligence in their life, and those who planted the root of wisdom in their heart, their honor and splendor will then be magnified by transformations, and then the shape of their face will be changed into the light of their beauty, so that they may acquire and receive the undoing world which is promised to them. The undying world which is promised to them. Therefore, especially they who will then come will be sad, because they despised my Torah and stopped their ears, lest they hear wisdom and receive intelligence. 51:4 again. Therefore, especially they who will then come will be sad, because they despised my Torah and stopped their ears, lest they hear wisdom and receive intelligence. When they therefore will see that those over whom they are exalted now will then be more exalted and magnified than they, then both these and those will be changed, these into the honor and splendor of Malachim, and those into startling visions and horrible shapes, and they will waste away even more. For they will first see, and then they will go away to be tormented. Miracles, however, will appear at their own time to those who are saved because of their works, and for whom the Torah is now an intelligence, speculation, and wisdom. Man, I'm gonna tell you, when I read the Torah, man, my heart be beating and everything, man. My heart bone be beating, man. You know, yeah. So let me go. 51:8. For they shall see that world which is now invisible to them, and they will see a time which is now hidden to them. And time will no longer make them older, for they will live in the heights of that world, and they will be like in the Malachim, and be equal to the stars. I gotta raise this up some. And they will be changed into any shape which they wished, from beauty to loneliness, and from light to the splendor of honor, and from light to the splendor of honor. Splendor of honor. 51:11. For the extents of kingdom paradise will be spread out for them, and to them will be shown the beauty of of the majesty of the living beings under the throne, as well as all the host of Malachim, those who are held by my word, now lest they show themselves, and those who are withheld by my command, so that they may stand at their places until their coming has arrived. And the excellence of the righteous will then be greater than that of the Malachim, for the first will receive the last, those whom they expected, and the last, those of whom they had heard that they had gone away. For they have been saved from this world of affliction, and have put down the burden of anguishes. We'll read that one again. 51:14. For they have been saved from this world of affliction, and have put down the burden of anguishes, because of which men lost their life. Rest in peace to all of my ox. Rest in peace to all of my ox, man. Rest in peace, man, to all of the ox and aquas. But these ox, they going through it, man, in these these cities, in these reservations. You know, on these reservations, I call them reservations. You know, but so many souls lost because these brothers don't want to spiral. They don't want to, you know, make an attempt. You know, a lot of you know, a lot of guys I talk to. You know, I have my Eat the Squad family. Then I have some other brothers that I talk to that I've been, you know, kicking it with, you know, for quite some time. So, you know, because I am a preacher of the word, you know, this is what I do. I speak the word. This is what I speak, Torah, Tanach. This is what I speak. You know, good friend of mine told me, he said, man, these guys out here, a lot of them don't care. They don't want to be righteous. They don't care about being righteous. They like getting beat up. They like going through that hellfire, man. They love it. They don't care. You know. So let me continue, man. Let me continue. So 51:14. For they have been saved from this world of affliction, and have put down the burden of anguishes, because of which men lost their life. And for what has those who were on the earth exchanged their soul? 51:16. Let's get it. For once they have chose for themselves that time which cannot pass away without afflictions. And they chose for themselves that time which the end is full of lamentations and evils. And they have denied the world that does not make those who come to it older, and they have rejected the time which causes splendor, so that they are not coming to the splendor of which I spoke to you before. Yeah. Baruch. Yeah, Baruch. Let's talk more Baruch. Hawa. Ahab to the tribe. Stop playing, man. It's not a game. Let's get with it. 2 Baruch 73. 73:1 says, and it will happen that after he has brought down everything which is in the world, and has sat down in eternal shalom on the throne of the kingdom, and then joy will be revealed. Shouts to Joy World. You know I heard, sis. You know we heard. You know we heard. So, Ahab the Joy World. And then joy will be revealed, and rest will appear. 73:2. And then health will descend in dew, and illness will vanish, and fear and tribulation and lamentation will pass away from among men, and joy will encompass the earth. 73:3. Anybody will again die untimely, nor will any adversity take place suddenly. Unjust judgment, condemnations, contentions, revenges, blood, passions, zeal, hate, and all such things will go into condemnation, since they will be uprooted. For these are the things that have filled this earth with evils, and because of them life of men came in yet greater confusion. And the wild beasts will come from the wood, serve men, and the asp and the dragons will come out of the holes to subject themselves to child. Shouts to the dragons on the wall. 73:3. 73:7. And women will no longer have pain when they bear. Nor will they be tormented when they yield the fruits of their womb. It's that Baruch, man. 2 Baruch 73. Let's build. Zechariah 12, King James Bible. You know we do the hub, Bible hub. Stay static free. stay static free. Go get you a bowl of grapes. Crack open the Tanach. Fall back. So what we talking about? We talking about the high priest of Israel. Zechariah 12. Jerusalem will be attacked. The burden of the Lord, I'm sorry. The burden of the word of Hawa for Israel, saith the Lord, which stretcheth forth the heavens, and layeth the foundation of the earth, and formeth the spirit of man within him. Behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about, when they shall be in the siege both against Judah and against Jerusalem. And in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it. In that day, saith the Lord, I will smite every horse with astonishment, and his rider with madness. And I will open mine eyes upon the house of Judah, and I will smite every horse of the people with blindness. And the governors of Judah shall say in their heart, the inhabitants of Jerusalem shall be my strength, and the Lord of hosts their God. What we talking about, y'all? Zechariah 12. Let's go. 6. In that day will I make the governors of Judah like an hearth of fire among the wood, and like a torch of fire in a sheaf. And they shall devour all the people round about, on the right hand and on the left, and Jerusalem shall be inhabited again in her own place, even in Jerusalem. We all know where Jerusalem is. We all know when they talk Egypt, they're talking America. They talk India Superior. So these things we should already be accustomed to. We in the fourth quarter. Man, look, all the goofiness go out the window. So where was I at? Sometimes I get a little, you know. The Lord also shall save the tent of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as Dawid, and the house of Dawid shall be as God, as the angel, as the dragon of the Lord before them. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. Jerusalem will be attacked. Reading that Tanach, man. Reading that Tanach, man. We in the Bible Hub, JPS Tanach 1917. The Lord that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, thus speaking the Lord, the Hawa of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in the book, for lo, the days come, said Hawa, that I will turn the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. And these are the words that Hawa spoke concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travel with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travel, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alice, for that day is great, so that none is like it, and it is a time of trouble unto Jacob. But out of it shall be saved, and it shall come to pass in that day, shall the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bands, and stranger shall no more make him their bondman. Let me move this up some so we can see what we read. 9. But they shall serve the Lord their God, and Dawid their king, whom I will raise up them. Therefore fear there not, O Jacob my servant, saith Hawa, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall again be quiet and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee. For I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have scattered thee, but I will not make a full end of thee, for I will correct thee in measure, and will not utterly destroy thee. Hawa. For thus saith Hawa, thy hurt is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. None deemeth of thy wound that it may be bound up. Thou haste no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. Thee seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of any enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the greatest of thine iniquity, because thine sins were increased. Why criest thou for thy hurt, that thy pain is incurable, for the greatness of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee. Therefore all they thou devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Yeah, captivity. So, in other words, they getting out of here. Because the Most High said, you gotta go. Period. It's time to go. Yeah. And they not spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. Excuse me. For I will restore thee unto thee, and I will heal thy of thy wounds, saith the Lord. Because thou have called thee an outcast. She is Zion. There is none that careth for her. Let me move this up some, just to not get too good. Love it to not, man. Love it to not, man. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will turn the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have compassion on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded upon her own mound. And the palace shall be inhabited upon its wounded place, and all of them shall perceive thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them. Excuse me. And they shall not be diminished. I will also increase them, and they shall not dwindle away. Their children also shall be as foretime. And their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them, and their prince shall be of themselves, and their ruler shall proceed from the midst of them. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is he that hath pledged his heart to approach unto me, saith the Lord? and ye shall be my people, and I will be your Hawa. Behold, a storm of Hawa is gone forth in fury, a sweeping storm. It shall whirl upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of Hawa shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the purposes of his heart. In the end of days, ye shall consider it. In the end of days, ye shall consider it. High priest, shout to the dragons on the wall. High priest, so yeah. So, for me, right, I kind of dig this whole, uh, you know, camera thing. I'm kind of a low-key kind of person, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a, you know, I don't really like a whole bunch of pictures and a whole bunch of, I'm just not that kind of guy, I'm kind of, laid back in the trenches, making sure I'm suited up for all of the foolishness, all of the buffoonery that goes on, and I have a very like I can't deal with a whole bunch of static. I don't like static. I can't stand static. So what I do is I know how to remove myself away from the static. You know what I mean? I've developed it. I've developed through the years. I've developed through the years on how to stay away from static, man. So because of that, I haven't really been doing this whole YouTube thing, So this thing is new to me for real, So all of you techies out there that's, really into the YouTube and then, it's new to me. I read, but I'm learning the techie thing. So bear with me. This is my first one. Bear with me. My first one. Let's go. So I've been digging on something recently. Right? Within the past, I do a lot of reading, so I do a lot of reading. And different things too. So, but I've been digging on this worlds beyond the poles. So you guys know about this firmament, right? You know about the firmament. We've been talking about it. Drop been talking about it. And the King been talking about it. You know what I mean? This is what he's been talking about. So I'ma do another video on this. Sit down, talk to Drop about it maybe. And see if I should really go here. This firmament we trying to figure out. So yeah. So So, Worlds Beyond the Poles by F. Amadio Giannini. The Worlds Beyond the Poles. Physical continuity of the universe. See, this type of thing is my thing, my naga. Like, I like this, like getting into the universe and the stars and the planets, you know. So, let me go up here. 65-mile up, out, up, out. This stratosphere photograph of a small part of the Earth's sky, taken from a V-2 rocket 65 miles up, shows the globular illusion and photographic distortion as expressed by Giannini. Proof by Applied Physics Laboratory of Johns Hopkins University. I wish I had a better picture of this PDF that I got out of the chatter box, the chatter box, box. You gotta keep the gates. You gotta keep gates up from you nut asses. You nut asses, yeah. You know what we talking about. I don't know what we talking about. So, but yeah, let's talk about Worlds Beyond the Poles for a sec. Just for a sec. It's heavy. But let's preface it, right? Let's preface it. The following pages contain the first and the only description of the realistic universe of land, water, oxygen, and vegetation, where human and other forms of animal life abound. This is not a work of fiction, nor is it a technical analysis of anything. It is a simple recital of fact which transcends the most elaborate fiction ever conceived. Dodge the hijack. You gotta understand, we reading something, yeah. So, me, my dragonfly perspective, I can't even watch a movie without, like, yeah. People don't even like watching movies with me no more. Cause my DFI, my hashtag DFI, my dragonfly perspective, man, don't tell her what I might be, coming up with. One thing about my perspective, a lot of people don't understand this, man. A lot of people don't get us, man. A lot of people don't get us. Us high priests. They don't get us, man. They don't understand. But I overstand. But we overstand. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. All that matters is listen to Hawa. You listen to what the Creator got to tell you. You can't go wrong. Period. And we have accounts on top of accounts, on top of accounts of these situations. So if you're not paying attention to what's going on now, then man, the land of Nod, everybody sleep, man. Everybody freaking sleep, dog. Everybody sleep, man. Everybody sleep, man. It's crazy. Shouts to the high priest. Now, me, when I dig, I don't know, man. I'm a little, I'm of that. So, when I dig, I go by all of the, the first stuff. Like, because I don't trust, not, a lot of stuff that they tell us, So, I don't know. We'll see. What is this? You know what we do? We search for PJ. Hmm. I'm gonna check academia. See what academia talking about. See what academia talking about. I don't like signing into like new stuff. I be like, what is this? Okay. So are they gonna let the eagle in? See if they gonna let the eagle in. Yeah. Let me see what's going on. What? Hold up. Hold up. Drag, drop, what? No, what? Huh? I thought it said down. What's going on? Shoot, drag and drop mode. Choose file. Add new. I guess add new, I guess. Add new, academia. Ugh. Oh, I guess they won't let me in there. Yeah. They say, nah, not the eagle. We can't let him in. No. I bet. Let me in. What's this, man? Alright. It's saying open. I'm trying to. What's going on? What is going on? Alright, now. Not now. He tried to win. He said, nah, that's important. I'm looking for grants. That's important. Yeah, I'm looking for grants. Yeah. So yeah, guys. I started a clothing line. You know, it's all legit. It's all legit. I don't really I'm kind of a modest figure. You know what I mean? Kind of modest. But we'll go. I'll go. Let me see. Let me see. So yeah, this is something dear to me. You know, something dear to me. So understand, like read, like it ain't no play. It ain't no play. Now we know what we dealing with. Right? So they got discounts and all kind of stuff, you know. But what I'm saying is this. This is my thing, right? My thing is, we go out here, right? And, all we concerned about is Gucci, all this hair and all these goofy ass rappers, that's like, the thing, right? So all I'm saying is, why are we investing in other things, entities, other situations, when we're not rotating. One, we're not rotating our funds within. That's one. We're not rotating our funds within. That's one. The second thing is this. What are you investing your money in? When you're investing in these things, this Louis Vuitton and all this stuff, right? Do you really understand what you're investing in? See, we think it's spending money, but it's not really spending money. You should be every time you spend your dollars, you should be investing it into something substantial. So if you're gonna buy shoes, then why would you go to Fendi and buy shoes when you have your own shoe and it's about us? I don't like showing that part. My bad. I'm gonna bypass that because yeah. But understand what you're dealing with, though. This ain't no, you know, you know, uh, goofy situation. This ain't. Yeah. This is a. Yes. This is substantial, and it's for a reputable cause. So, you know, so I'm saying, just check it out, man. For me, honestly, I'm gonna tell you, for me, like, I ain't worrying about no money. I'm so in tune. You gotta understand, this is me. So I'm so in tune that I don't need the money. It's cool. It's cool. It's good. Yeah, it's cool. But that's not my intent. My purpose. My purpose is to educate. My purpose is for us to understand and be aware that we have our own situations. So why invest in someone else's situation when we have our own? And these shoes are the same places where all of those people, those names, I don't want to keep shouting them out and giving them play, no. So yeah, we're gonna keep it within. So yeah, keep it within. That's another thing. Like, all right, man, have you ever seen the prices on some of these shoes, man? It's idiotic. It's crazy to me. Like, the prices on some of these shoes, man, 1,500 to that 2,500 for a pair. Bro, you an idiot if you pay that kind of money for a pair of shoes. The little crumblets that I'm asking for ain't nothing compared to what these nuts out here paying. And there, do the research on these companies and who they are and their logos and everything, and I guarantee you'll stop wearing that shit. Idiots. So my bad, man. You talking this. Hosea Shree. Hosea 3. Hosea Shree. You know how some of the dudes talk, like some of the dudes in the reservations, man, they be down there, man, they talk all zinc, they can't even say zinc right, it's zinc. Nah, man, not the zinc, bro, not the zinc, it's the sink. So yeah, but I'm the one to get their mind right though. So for the dismount, you gonna go on here. This is my like I said, let me give a shout to 432 theDrop. Oh, wait a minute. Let me give a shout to my professors, to my teachers, right? My mentors. Give a shout. Drop. Cody Mayo. Alright? And the Ether Squad. They know who they are. Ahab, love y'all. You already know. We great tied in. It's tying season. Hosea Shree. Out of the JPS Tanach 1917. And the Lord said unto me, go yet, love a woman, beloved of her friend, and an adulteress, even as the Lord loveth the children of Israel, though they turn unto other gods, and love cakes of raisins. So I bought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, and a homer of barley, and a half homer of barley. And I said unto her, thou shalt sit solitary for me many days. Thou shalt not play with the harlot, and thou shalt not be any man's wife, nor will I be thine. For the children of Israel shall sit solitary many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without a pillar, and without an ephod or teraphim. Afterwards shall the children of Israel return and seek Hawa, their Hawa, and their Dawi, their king, and thou shalt come trembling unto the Lord and to his goodness in the end of days. You know, in my position, man, I have to be, like, yeah, stuff be always trying to, throw you off. Can't throw me off, man. Can't throw me off. Hosea Shree for the dismount. You know what? Let's rock out. Man, look, they have to drop, man. Shabbat Shalom, dismount, 432, Rock Nation. Man, y'all already know, man. Stop playing, man.